Hello YouTube, my name is Don Beaton, and I'm the author of the Return Viewer's Guide. Today is August 27th, 2017, and as of today there may only be 272 days left until the ancient object of the crossing down returns. I believe I saw the object the night of May 25th, 1972, and the object may have been here May 24th, 1926. There's 46 years and 1 day in between those two dates. I added that amount of time onto May 25th, 1972 and got the date May 26th, 2018. This report occurred 3 nights before the full moon. It was a full moon or nearly a full moon this night. I'm assuming it was 3 nights before the full moon based on this report. And this night turns out to also be 3 nights before the full moon. Then, 46 years and 1 day later, it will be May 27th, 2064, and the moon will be at perigee that night. So, this concerns me greatly, and that's why I named this page Lunar Perigee Alert. And that's for another video. The sky was clear the night I saw the object, and it is an object with a retrograde orbit. I used to think of it as a counter-rotating orbit until I discovered the word retrograde in the fact that it describes orbits. But it does go in the opposite direction around the sun compared to the rest of the planets. A year before, I think I may have seen the object in May. It was raining, cloudy in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, Lorne Park. When I think I may have seen the object in 1972, the sky was clear. In 1973, it was bad weather again. That brings me back to 72. I know for a fact it couldn't have been 74 because of where I was and where I wasn't living at the time. I used to think it was 1970. It made more sense to me than anything else, but it looks like it was as late as 1972. And there are many factors at work here that I don't understand, so I know that I could be in error as far as dates go. Predicting when the object gets back is just something I'm able to try to do because I saw the object, but it doesn't mean I'm good at it or that I'm right. I may have it right this time, or I may not have it right this time. It's very important that people know about the object before it gets here, because if there's any downside to the object's return, there needs to be preparations made to try to minimize whatever those downsides might be. So, when it comes to the actual details of what happens on the object's surface, and especially within the moon's changed light, it doesn't matter when the object gets back. Those events happen exactly the same way every single time the object returns. And it's a stunning thing. The object rolls forward across in front of the moon, and it eclipses the moon for a while it rolls towards the Earth from the face of the moon, and it's a shocker. And people are going to be shocked, and me too. The object is an incredible, stunning place. Massive, either slightly bigger or slightly smaller than the moon, and stunning. And you will see this object rolling at you from the face of the moon, changing the light from the moon. And then these craters cast shadows into that changed light, and the most incredible repeating ancient sites are seen. There's lots of important reasons why we need to see the object before it gets here and prepare for its return. So once again, the object rolls at you from the face of the moon, and it's only within the distance of the moon and the Earth for 3, 4, 5 minutes as it speeds across down on its retrograde orbit. All of my information is free. I have a PDF online that you can download. It has all 5 return viewer's guides in it. You don't have to buy my book in order to find out what happens. That's not the case at all. I do have a book for sale, but all my information's free. And if you want to print it out easily, then open the PDF file, print it out, save the file, share it. It's free for all people to use and for non-commercial purposes. Put it up on your website, download it, print it out. It is a little bit out of date as far as some of the details are concerned. I'm always trying to fix my errors in here, but it's important that people have free information and they get a chance to find out what happens between the moon and the earth when the ancient object of crossing down returns. It's a stunning thing. It's an important thing. And you have a chance to see this. It's as simple as having a clear sky and looking up at the right time. And you'll get to see the ancient sites. So there's lots of important reasons why you need to know about this, why you need to print out the Return Viewer's Guide for yourself and have it for your family. And this is your chance and everyone's chance to see the big ancient thing that happens. I was very fortunate as a young boy. I saw the ancient sites, and now it's a goal of mine to try to share that information with people. Print out the Return Viewer's Guides for yourself. And so that's always an important point I'm trying to make, and that is that my information's free. You don't have to buy my book to learn about what happens between the earth and the moon and to find out what happens in the changed light. So that's really important. And I know there'll be book sales. That will be tremendous help for me and my family. But in the meantime, it's all about the object and what happens between the earth and the moon when the object crosses down and changes the light from the moon. And you can see this too. All you need to do is look up at the moon at the right time. And everything that happens goes from there. So I want to wish everyone good luck. And I think we'll need it because it could be a tense time. But the fact that my descriptions match, people will know that my descriptions of the object match, and that will be the proof that it's been seen before. And here I am writing about it. That next day I got up and had a bowl of cereal and everything was fine. Same as in 1926. The object can go between the moon and the earth without people even noticing it. So there is such a thing as a safe return, and this is really critical. So the object may be back May 26, 2018. We'll see what happens. It will be an interesting time. I hope there's clear skies where you are, and we'll see the object crossing down in front of the moon when it gets here, and it will get here because that's what this object does. It has a retrograde orbit. It travels at a tremendous speed, and it's a stunning thing. So remember, print out the Return Viewer's Guide. If you want to buy my book, go ahead and buy my book. In the meantime, the website has way more information than the book does, and the Return Viewer's Guide itself is complete on the website, obviously, as well. There's very little in any of my 3 books that is not on the website. Whatever's extra is just minor comments in comparison to the content. So check it out. You need to know what happens between the moon and the earth. And remember that there is such a thing as a safe return. That's very important. The Return Viewer's Guide is something that eventually people will realize is important information for them to know about and to share and to keep. So I hope you get to see the object, and I hope you get to see the ancient, incredible change and lasting light from the moon. My website address is returnviewersguide.ca. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye, YouTube.